my baby sitting idle out in the drive. Chrome still shining, but she barely alive. Blew a gasket last Sunday, lost that race by 2. Now I'm sitting here wondering what a poor boy's gonna do. Yeah, I got those muscle car blues, busting knuckles and worn out shoes. Gas tank's empty, my wallet too. Lord, I got them old muscle car blues. Heading down the lines come the Saturday night. My 55 highboy's gonna make it right. Gonna line her up next to that B-altered crew and that slick dude's coupe. See what she can do. Now the boys are coming from Fresno town. Say they're gonna take my 55 down, but my motor's big, mean and loud. Gonna keep those wheels stuck to the ground. Yeah, I got those muscle car blues. Can't take my gal out, ain't got no fuel. She loves that rumble, she loves that sound, but my hot rod's quiet, just sitting around. If I could sell this ranch or pawn my shoes, I'd buy a gallon just to chase those blues. Cause when she fires up, man, it's sweet relief. That rumbling thunder shakes my grief.
Hey Sean, if you're out there, can you hear music?
To the line, shining chrome headers humming fine. One more run and I'll pay my dues. Till then I'm stuck with these muscle car blues. Yeah, I got those muscle car blues.
Thanks, Sean.
But I ain't giving up on that old V8 tune. One more paycheck and a little more time. My hot rod will roll and that girl will be mine. Cause when that green light flashes under moonlight hues, I'll burn those tires and lose these muscle car blues.
I'm going to put that one down, Sean. I'm going to put that one down. That's right. Muscle Car Blues, guys. Up next right here, man. We got some great music coming up right here, and I want you guys to check this next song out right here. In fact, let's just run over here after this song, and we'll play our next newest song out called Down on Route 66. Gator Bite Blues, Sean, I like it.
Playing real loud, we're rolling through the valley, drawing a crowd. Van Nuys Boulevard, the tires start to squeal. Gas pedal down, you can smell that steel. Bob's big boys jumping burgers on the grill. The jukebox is rocking to that West Coast thrill. We're cruising California nights under them red and yellow lights. Hot rods, T-birds, and old GTOs. Running wild where the cool wind blows. From Hollywood down old Modesto streets, living that dream on 4 chrome feet. Pull up the Mills, grab a Coke and a smile. Harvey's Broilers packed 4 miles. Low riders gliding, candy paint so sweet. Hitting them switches, riding low in the heat. Got Mustangs, Roadrunners, and a Cuda too. Camaro with flames, yeah, the baby's new. We raced down PCH just to feel alive. Engine humming, California drive. We're cruising California nights under them red and yellow lights. Hot rods, T-birds, and old GTOs. Running wild where the cool wind blows. From Hollywood down to old Modesto Street, we're living that dream on 4 chrome feet. linger in the songs we made. Every burnout, every neon sign still echoes through that golden time. We're cruising California nights, shining chrome in the pale moonlight. From San Jose down to LA town, we keep those old wheels spinning round. Yeah, the spirit's alive, it'll never die. We're cruising California night. Hey. We're cruising California night.
California Nights right here. Next song up is Down on Route 66.
We hadn't spoken much in a couple years, both too proud to face our fears. But one July morning he called my name, said, son, let's take a little ride, it's time to fix some things. Pulled the tarp off that old Bel Air, faded red and white chrome everywhere. Said she's been sitting since '89, but she's still got heart, kinda like mine. Down on Route 66, just me and him, chasing the sun, let the healing begin. From the Cadillac Ranch to the Blue Swallow sign, laughing about the past as the white lines unwind. Somewhere between the dust and the wind, I found my dad again. We stayed at the Wigwam Motel that night, stars burning bright in the desert light. He told me about the dreams he chased, the ones he lost, the ones that stayed. We rolled through Tucumcari and Santa Fe, two lost souls finding our way. Stop a pie at a roadside stand, he reached across and shook my hand. Down on Route 66, just me and him, chasing the sun, let the healing begin. From the Cadillac Ranch to the Blue Swallow sign, laughing about the past as the white lines unwind. Somewhere between the dust and the wind, I found my dad again. Now the years roll by like highway miles, and I still see his crooked smile. That 56 sits in my garage, and I swear I hear his voice each time she starts. One day I'll take my own boy down that road, show him the stories the asphalt told. From the Wigwam lights to the Santa Monica sand, he'll know who I am, and I'll understand. 'Cause somewhere between the dust and the wind, a father and a son can start again, yeah. On old Route 66, we'll find each other again.
That was Down on Route 66. Up next right here on Pedal to the Metal is School Square Body Johnny Rocket.
Back road where the cornfields sway, Johnny Rocket rolls at the break of day. A square body Chevy paint like the sun, big block LS 700 horses on the run. Hill-born fuel injection feeding that fire. 700 R4, that truck is built to intimidate, and a 3-inch exhaust really makes that truck sound. Wide profile 22s in the back, 20 up front. He rolls through town in his truck, shaking buildings and windows. That's his thing. Square body Johnny Rocket, fastest truck in town. Big block LS motor roaring, 700 R4 keeping the wheels spinning round. Wide profile wheels spinning, tires kicking up dust from the gravel to the highway. Johnny Rocket we trust. Tailgate parties under a harvest moon, vendors shining, tires kicking up a tune. Radio's playing old Merlin Hank, Hill-born fuel injection purring. You can hear them coming from miles around. Chrome bumper glinting, headlights like fire. This Chevy's got heart and it never tires. Every mile tells a story, every turn's a song. Johnny and his square body, you can't go wrong. Yeah, Johnny Square Body, fastest truck in town. He'll race anybody for pink slips that roll into this old town. Johnny Rocket's a big name in this southern little town. Engines roar, tires spin, he never backs down. Square body Johnny Rocket, fastest truck in town. Big block LS motor roaring, 700 R4 keeping the wheels spinning round. Wide profile wheels spinning, tires kicking up dust from the gravel roads to the highway. When that checkered flag comes down, Johnny Rocket is always taking the win.
That was Square Body Johnny Rocket right there. Next up is the C10 Hangout.
After work and after school, the sun's sinking low. The gang's all headed out, everybody knows. A little gravel road, a tailgate glow. We're rolling to the spot we call the C10 Hangout. At the C10 Hangout, we laugh and we fight, cranking up the tunes till the stars light the night, with cold drinks and old friends, stories to shout. A little slice of heaven, that's a C10 Hangout. Tailgates down, kicking back, the night feels right. The creek nearby is glimmering in moonlight. Old trucks lined up like soldiers in a row. We share our laughs and secrets, only the C10 knows. Fire crackles, sparks fly high, we sing our songs to the starry sky. No place we'd rather be, no place to run. The C10 Hangout shines like the setting sun. At the C10 Hangout, we laugh and we fight, cranking up slice of heaven, that's a C10 hangout. Morning won't catch us, we're riding slow, telling tales of the night, letting good times flow. Every laugh, every song, every light in the dark draws you right in, sparks a fire in your heart. So come on down, bring your friends, don't think twice, there's magic waiting at the C10 hangout tonight. At the C10 hangout, the C10 hangout.
That's right, the C10 Hangout, man. I tell you what, how many of you out there just think of all the places you've been and hung out and had a good time with your friends and just enjoying life as a young person with no cares in the world except for where you're going to hang out next weekend, what you're going to do, man, and then all of a sudden life hits you in the face and wow, it's time. It's time to get busy and go to work and do all that other stuff, man, and you know, just the way it is. That's life. That's life in the fast lane. Well, we're going to pay some bills right fast. We'll be right back here in a minute to start the show. We'll see you here in just a minute on Pedal to the Metal. Hey, Lugnuts, take a look at our new partner, 6ix9ine Graphics and Design, a small design and marketing company big on personalized service. They work close with you to get your business noticed with graphics that stand out and get attention. 6ix9ine Design focuses on stickers, decals, and graphics for your hot rods, custom projects, or business marketing. 6ix9ine Design also includes logo design, brochures, signs, business cards, banners, custom apparel, vehicle graphics, and much more. Remember, that's 6 and the number 9 graphics and design, or go to 6ix9design.com or find them on Instagram at 6ix9design. Hey, Lugnuts, need pick me up to start your day? Then it's time to go to Rise and Grind. At Rise and Grind Coffee in Parker, Colorado, you'll find everything from bold espressos to creamy lattes to refreshing chai teas and smoothies. Whether you love it regular or decaf, we've got the perfect cup waiting for you. Hungry? Grab a hot breakfast burrito and a fresh muffin to go with your drink. And don't forget to check in on our merchandise. Perfect gift for any coffee lover. Planning on an event? Rise and Grind brings coffee to you with our family-equipped portable coffee trailer. Perfect for weddings, meetings, celebrations of any kind. Stop by 475 Singing Hills Road in Parker or give us a call at 480-212-3787. That's 480-212-3787. Rise and Grind Coffee, fueling your day one cup at a time. All right, guys, we're back. We'd also like to thank folks at Jesse Scott Crafts and Creation Studio. Jesse Scott's a great guy, man. He builds some great stuff here. Let's see here. Yes, it does hit you in the face. You better believe it, man. Anyway, he creates some great stuff. If you guys are looking for something for Christmas, for that special person in your life that, thank you, Sean Green. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Welcome back, Carter. But anyway, if you're looking for a special birthday, Christmas present, or something coming up for that special hot rodder in your family, I tell you what, we've got some great stuff right here. Jesse's got this giant spark plug he makes. It's a 3D printer, and he can put your logo in there. It lights up. It can mount on the desk. It can mount on the wall. And I tell you what, man, this thing is pretty cool. When you light it up, man, with the lights in the studio, I can't light it up because you can't see anything. But trust me, when when you light it up, this part here lights up and your logo stands out. So if you're having a car show or something like that, you want to give away some trophies, imagine the name of your car show there in first place or something like that. Just really cool ideas come out of Jesse Scott Crafts and Creations. Also, the Rolling with Roller right there, not the pedal to the metal light back there. That one is also one of his creations. But why don't you just go to his website, check out what he can do. It's Jesse Scott, and it's www.jessescott.com or Crafts and Creation Studio, and you can see him, find him on Facebook. His phone number is 715-721-5999. That's 715-721-5999. Also like to thank Art from Arch Auto Glass. If you have a mobile service there, and if you have a windshield that's out, he can come right to your business, to your house. He can meet you in the park. He can come on the side of the road, man, wherever. Art is a mobile kind of guy, and he'll hook you up. And if you mention the show, he give you 10% off your windshield. That's a great deal, man. In this world right now, the way prices are, anything helps, right? Guaranteed, anything helps. But tonight's show, I got lazy, man, I guess. I don't know. I just got home and I had a bunch of stuff I had to do. And by the time I got back, it was just too late to call somebody and put them on the show and ask them to be on the show. Because, people got to make time to do things and stuff like that. And I didn't want to imposition anybody. So, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to talk tonight. I know one thing, who I'm talking tomorrow, the folks at Zoom, because as of Sunday, if I don't have a new Zoom player, we're going to have a problem. We will have, Sean, I do want you to call in, man. Let me get the phone lines on here, and you write this phone number down, and I'll give you the green light when the phone is up and ready and running. But that phone number is 720-273-0772. That's 720-273-0772. And we'll get that phone here warmed up here just a second, and we'll get it turned on. And my brother Sean will be calling me. Me and Sean, we met each other. Oh man, it's been a long time. We'll have to exactly ask where, but it was down in Lake Charles, Louisiana, there at one of the arenas that I used to do monster trucks on. And okay, and I'll tell you that number here in just a minute, Sean. But yeah, it was a good time down there, man. We had a great time and just met some great friends down there, and met the Iceman and Sean and just a lot of good people, man. There was Denver. He was the guy at the building, but I understand Denver has passed and he's not there no more. But you know what? We just get older and things move on and people retire and you don't get to go back and see old friends, but at least you can host your own podcast and you get to talk to them online. And I'll guarantee you what, Sean Green's here every time the show is on. He puts up with me and he's backing me right now. So Sean, that number is 720-273-0772. That's 720-273-0772. You can go ahead and you can call in, and man, we'll be waiting for you here, and we'll answer that phone, and we'll talk. And he's now in Alexandria, Louisiana, I do believe. He's no longer in the Lake Charles area, so we'll find out what he's been up to. He's a great photographer, does a lot of stuff with monster trucks and stuff, and excuse me, but that's how Sean and I met. But if you guys would like to call in tonight and you'd like to talk about the show, what you like, besides, hold on, there's Sean right now. Hold on just a second here. My brother from another mother. What's going on in Alexandria, Louisiana?
Oh, it's just another day in paradise. How's Colorado?
You know what, man? It's getting cold up here, bro. It's getting really cold, man. And a roller don't like it in the cold. I don't like it at all, man. I like that summertime stuff.
Yeah, y'all don't know cold until y'all get to the south when it gets below 50 or 40 degrees and school shuts down and people are ready to, grocery store for bread and milk and gas. It's all kind of chaos down here.
Well, that's what I've heard. I've never experienced that, because y'all just don't get the bad weather like we do up here. I mean, up here, the worst thing happens to us. They shut the roads down because you can't travel. But there's always us Coloradians that get out there and say, that ain't bad. We can get out there and we can get through that and get to the store or whatever. But there's always somebody making a store run, and the neighbors always check on each other and stuff. But so what have you been doing, man? How you feeling? Everything going good?
Man, everything's going good. I have my ups and downs lately, but I'm still here, like your name is, rolling. I'm just rolling along.
Bro, it's... Let's just put it this way: cancer sucks, man. And it just ruins everything, and it puts a halt on things we do in life, and it's just one of those things that, man, what do? You just deal with it and you go on, and some days are good, some days are bad, right?
That's what I got to learn that the hard way. There's not much you can do about it except for just keep going.
That's the truth, man. Because if you, if you sit down and lay down and give up, man, it consumes you, and we sure
yes, it does.
We don't want that at all, man. Have you talked to the Iceman lately?
Every once in a while, I talk to him on here. Talked to him here the couple of days. A little group of us about a show down in South Louisiana. I'm going to do this coming weekend. He done shows lately. You go down there and do that one and ask them what they're doing. Some may come down, but yes, see him every once in a while. Actually, saw him earlier this year in Beaumont, Texas, for a Monster Nation show down there in the Beaumont Arena down there.
Oh, wow. Cool, man. Cool. Well, if you see him, tell him, you remember Brant Arnold? He used to drive for
not right off.
He used to drive for Don King. Started out really. He did most of his time in the General, stuff like that. When Don.
Oh yeah, the name sounds familiar, but yeah, my mind's kind of blurry, so I may forget every once in a while.
Well, that's okay, because Brent, he hopped around in different trucks and stuff like that, but he finished his career with Don King. But anyway, he was on the show called Fastest Cars in the Dirty South. He's also on a show called Relic Hunter, and they're getting ready to do a new series now. They're racing semi-trucks, dirt track. And
that'd be fun to see.
Oh, man. And, he's got some footage on his Facebook page and stuff, and I talked to him last night just to give him some information, and at 2 hours I finally told him, hey dude, we're not doing the show, okay? I hope you know that we're not live. It's just me and you talking here, but we are such good friends, and we have so many stories, man. You guys, you just can't miss Sunday. I mean, that's all there is to it. And you need to tell the Iceman, because I think he knew Brant real good too. So
yeah, I'll share it along. Yeah.
But share it along with him and stuff. And dude, I still got the pennant, right over there by Cash Money around his neck, man. He still wears it proud. So, and I got the Gator head over there. The Gator head sitting over there, and
still got the Gator head up there all this time,
dude. I'll bring it out Sunday. I'll bring it out Sunday and prove it to you, man.
There you go.
Yeah, but
you show them some love.
Those gifts, those things are from the heart, man. And we had such good times, down there when we introduced Southern Sunshine and Glenn Williams and all them, and just met everybody. That's memories for me, man. And I know it's memories for Colby when he was there. And it was just really, really fun. It was really a good time.
Yeah, I was just talking to Colby the other day, and that all come up down there. But that whole weekend down there. Good times for sure. It
was, man. I mean, to see Southern Sunshine come in on Arena, and how many years had it been idle? I mean, you know better than I do down there. How many years that truck sat idle?
If I remember correctly from what Matt said, it's been a couple of decades, I think, for sure. I think the story is Matt just stumbled upon the shop or whatever, or he hunted Glenn down. And stumbled upon the shop, was peeking in, and eventually found it, and came to be how it is now.
And then I've heard stories. I don't know if it's true, but I heard that it's sitting out in the field somewhere right now. Gary still owns it, but I hear it's not doing very well, man. I mean, all the hard work they put into it and stuff and kept it going and stuff. I guess Gary had some health problems or financial problems or something, and it's just kind of sitting there wasting away to nothing, man.
Yeah, last I heard, Gary's got the truck and the car. Last I heard, it's at a mud park, about 30, give or take 30 minutes, depending on which cops speed traps you got to go through. At Louisiana Mud Fest in Colfax, Louisiana, I believe those people got the Cadillac.
So Cajun King, it's just a display. It sits outside, or do they use it?
I'm honestly not sure. I've never been out there personally myself, but that's the last owners I know that they had.
Wow, that's sad. I mean, Southern Sunshine at the most needs to be in the Monster Truck Hall of Fame, man. I mean, it deserves a spot. And if I had money, I'd get a hold of Gary and I'd try to buy it and redo it, and because it was a big name back in its day, man. Mert, he was a good driver, and
yeah, especially for the South too. They had most of the trucks come from the Midwest, East Coast, West Coast, and had very few from around this area.
Right.
Had something to call around.
Well, what made you move to Alexandria?
I'm still trying to figure that out 20-something years later. But I was working somewhere for a big box store and decided to transfer down here, and that's where I've been since. I went to college down here for about a semester first. Then I moved back up to Monroe, where I originally from, then finally come back down here.
Right. Is that old arena still up and running there?
Oh, old arena's still up, still doing shows. Monster Truck Extreme Nationals, I think, does a show there.
Do they really?
Yeah, I'm can't think of the man's name right off the top of my head. If you would have asked me 5 seconds ago, I could have told you.
Right. Well,
I'll blame that on the medicine.
There you go. That's what we always do.
Yeah.
I do the same thing. But yeah, well, I'm glad it's still, because that building has a lot of history, man.
Mm-hmm.
Has a lot of history.
Yeah, so I look online and some other people that I know has been to some older shows here. And I've been to, since I moved down here, been just about almost every one, if I could, if haven't been booked anywhere else.
Right.
But I've seen some good stuff down here. Even seen a monster truck wedding down here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's one of the old X-Tour shows that come down here a couple of years ago, back in the fall. I was a part of that, and I was interested in this day.
Uh-huh. Well, that's the first arena I met Runty in.
I remember.
The very first one, man. And I can still, and that was where, Uncle Boudreaux. Remember Uncle Boudreaux? He come out on the little motorcycle with the big crab claws, and he was looking for monster ducks and all that. Kind of a filler act. Anyway, that's where I worked with him and stuff. But yeah, that was the first arena that I worked with Runty in, and I was like, dang, I'm working a show with Bigfoot and Dan Runty too. I couldn't believe it, man. I just couldn't believe it. But
yeah,
it was a sad day when he was gone.
Yeah. The gentleman's name is Jim Morris.
Jim Morris. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Jim Morris does shows in here.
Okay. And see,
something like that, I couldn't put it together.
Yeah, Jim Morris used to do a show after Stanley Torgerson was doing the 4-day show here in Denver at the National Western Arena. Jim Morris moved in, and I went there one day, and somebody introduced us, and he goes, hey man, you want to announce the show? I'll pay you. And I said, well, what's it pay? He says, well, I'll give you $250 for the weekend. And I said, I appreciate it, man. I said, if I started working for $250, I said it would get out to Stanley, and then I'd lose a lot of money. I said, but I mean, he was still running CDs, man. And this is back when the laptops were popular and everybody had their music on download and stuff. And he still had all them CDs. But boy, that man could go through them CDs. He knew exactly where those them songs were and stuff, but I didn't even realize he was still around. I thought he was out of the business.
Jim's still doing. He does a few shows, I know for sure, but he's definitely an old school promoter.
Oh, guaranteed.
Very old school.
Guaranteed. But, I mean, I enjoyed the show and got in for free and stuff, so it was nice of him to offer, but I just,
Yeah.
I was making a little bit better money than that, and I surely wouldn't want that to get out to the people I was working for, so.
Oh, yeah. Free. Getting in free is always good.
Yeah, guaranteed, for sure, man, but...
Mm-hmm.
Well, dude, I just tell you, man, I really appreciate you. You're on here every show, man. I mean, every show I can count on you.
Oh, yeah.
And
I love to check in and listen to it whenever I can, man. You've been great to me for the past however long it's been, and always checked up on me going through my mess, and it's very appreciative.
Well, and you were checking on me too, man. So, I mean, it's just, that's what friends do, I mean, we can't physically hang out together. We can't go get gator bites, and we can't, that was in Sulphur, wasn't it?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, I think it was Sulphur, man. That's the first time I ever tried gator. And I tell you what, man, I eat that stuff like I was going to the electric chair, man. That stuff was good.
Oh, yeah.
I love all that southern cooking like that.
Oh,
Cajun
yes.
stuff.
That places down there, if it's good, if you like it, don't ask them what it is. Just keep eating it.
Just keep eating it. Yeah, exactly. Because you might not eat it if you knew what it was.
Exactly.
That's right. That's exactly it. But no, dude, I really appreciate you calling in, man. So, the Gator Bite Blues, that would be good for something between me and you. I don't know if everybody would understand it, but I think I'm going to go ahead and try to create something like that because I kind of like it, man. I kind of like the Gator Bite
man,
Blues.
feel free to go with it. That just popped in my head whenever that moment popped up and sounded funny in my head, and do what you want with it.
Well, I appreciate it, man. So if you think of anything else, man, that you'd like to, even about something about what you do with the monster trucks or something like that, come up with something catchy and just get a hold of me and let me know. And, man, I'm always here. You still got my cell phone number?
I got this. I have to look back through my phone and see which ones I got.
Do you have a pencil right handy?
I got a marker and a
That's fine.
utility bill.
Yeah, hell with them utility bills, man. Don't worry about that. My cell number is still the same. It's 303 919 6678.
All right, I got it written down.
All right, man. So you can hang on to it, and if you come up with something, or you got a good idea, or you got somebody that wants to be on the show, whether it be monster trucks, hot rods, something that's got a big motor that goes fast, man. That's what we're about. So we'd love to hear it, man.
Yeah, you mentioned the Hall of Fame a little while ago. That's where I'll be next weekend up in Butler, Indiana.
I got
for the ceremony and doing all that.
So when you're there, I got to go there at least once just to see it. But when you're there, see if they got an old broom closet that doesn't have a plaque on the door, and ask, is Jeff Cook still in charge of that deal?
To my knowledge, best of my knowledge, yes, sir. He's still very much into it.
All right. Well, just ask Jeff if Roller could have that door and be put in the Hall of Fame, because I think that's about the closest I'm going to get. And that's okay. If it's like a broom closet door or something like that way in the back, at least I can claim that I was in the Hall of Fame,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if I had anything to do with it, I'd put you in there along with Dale, but don't tell Dale that.
Oh, my brother Dale. I miss that guy, man. I really do, guy. You just brought up another good friend of mine, man, and I miss him. And I got a chance to do a show with Sean this week, or a couple of weeks ago. He moved up here to Colorado, and we did the Colorado Springs show together, and it was great hanging out with him. And, of course, Jason, man, I don't get to see Jason anymore or anything like that, but I miss those guys.
Yeah.
I miss them big time.
Yeah, those are always good times, for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. They were always treated me good. Very good, man. And,
exactly.
and Sean and I just kind of fell right into what we did. We had... not much of a show, and he built a great track, and he built a show, and man, it worked really good. It really did.
Yeah.
So
Gave you the microphone and let you do your thing.
Yeah, I couldn't up there. You got to sit above the bucking chutes, and so you can't come down because it's a 90-degree inclined stairs coming down, and that's not fun going up and down. So I just stayed up there for the shows, and we did 2 shows, and I drove home, man. So real close, real fast, and just a good weekend.
Oh yeah, nothing wrong with shows like that at all.
No, not at all, buddy, not at all. So yeah, tell everybody I said hi when you get out there. If you see anybody, man, just tell everybody Roller says hi, because Sean, and maybe you can help me think of this. I was talking the other day, and I have to say, and I mean, if you know, that's fine, but I have to say that Monster Truck Radio was about one of the first shows that was really on the internet about monster trucks, wasn't it? Or was there somebody else before me?
There may have been a few, but yours is the one I remember the most, especially back here in that time. But podcasting and stuff wasn't really taking off just yet. People didn't know what it was. And I remember I was in mid 2000s. I was at a college conference. That's what my major was radio and media production. We were at a conference down there, and they were just like introducing podcasts and this and that. So that's my knowledge. Yours was one of the more prominent ones at that time, if not the prominent one.
Well, and I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I just didn't know, and I mean, I still got the old studio sitting behind the curtain here. I got Harkey's Xbox bed on the bedside on the back, right behind me here, and I still got I got the camera mount. I got everything. So, I mean, I got everything to get into the Hall of Fame, man. So, just a broom closet would be great.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they got the restrooms in the back corner back there next to one of the trucks.
Hey,
sticking on the wall back there.
Maybe above one of the urinals. I don't care, man. Just as long as I got a spot and I can claim that I'm in the Hall of Fame. That's what it's all about.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
we'll have to get you up there sometime,
dude. I want to come, and when I do, I'll get a hold of you, and we'll definitely get up and hook up.
Yeah, it's definitely. If you never been before, it's definitely worth going at least once.
Right.
Seeing all the displays, especially on Friday nights, it's basically like just a big hangout. Get to see all your friends, connect with people, meet the people from the past, and still driving. All kinds of people were there.
Right.
That's one of my favorite parts. Just hang out and BS, so to speak, and catch up and all that stuff.
Right. And there's some really cool old monster trucks that were big names, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I know one of the old Equalizers is in there. I'm trying to remember what's all in there. Let's see. The Hall Brothers tank is in there.
Does Pizzo have one there?
I know he had there once. I can't remember right offhand if it's still there or not.
Do they switch trucks around all the time, or is there trucks that are permanently stationed at the Hall of Fame?
I believe there's some permanently stationed there, but don't hold my word to it because I don't have any part in that. But I think every once in a while they have switched it out because at the location now, it's their own. They finally got their own location a couple years ago. It used to be located in a leased part of a museum in Auburn, Indiana, which is basically just right down the road from the new one.
Right.
And now, when they got to the old building, it's a little smaller compared to the other one, but the museum's finally got their own home, or the industry can call their own, so to speak. It's got several displays in there. It's got pictures, body panels, all kinds of stuff throughout like from the beginning up to now. Displayed in there. It's very much worth going. And I'd highly recommend going.
I talked to Tony on the phone, and I told him, I said, OG. Yeah. I talked to him, and I said, is there any spots open? And he said, at this time, no, I don't have anything, because Taylor's in there, and Taylor, and God, who else is in there now? I forget all the other announcers, but they got 3 or 4 of them, and Jason, he's still the head announcer. But I asked him, I said, man, I'd like to do a reunion tour or something, man, just to go see old friends or something. And I said, but I don't want to step on anybody's toes, and now Jason and Sean, they go to Lake Charles and they do that. Well, I'm sure not gonna go and step on anybody's toes, and because when I choose to retire, I retired, and I mean, that's just the way it is. I made my bed, but I did it for a good reason, and but I sure would like to go down there, man, and see you guys, and just go to the places that I really, really enjoyed doing shows in, where the people were good people, and I had good friends, and I'd like to do a reunion tour just one more time in my life.
Oh yeah, the sport definitely needs some more roller fest for sure.
Oh my goodness, man. Sean Green, I love you like a brother, man, and it's so good to hear your voice, brother, man. And please give everybody a big hug, especially if you see Ice, man. Tell him about the show. Tell him to tune in, man. I've tried to reach out to him, but he's always too busy dyeing that beard green.
And he's sold out and he's got a real job.
That's what I heard. Well, yeah. He can always try to break the Elvis glasses out and come on down one more time, don't he?
Oh yeah, he probably got one more loose suede shoes in him.
That's it. All right, Sean Green. Well, you have a good night, man, and I appreciate you very much for calling in.
Oh, no problem, sir. Take care.
All right, buddy. Bye-bye. Oh, guys, I tell you what, man, that's what it was all about. That's family right there, man. That's family, and you don't understand when you're doing shows every weekend and you're out there and you're working hard and at night when everybody's done and you're going to eat somewhere and everybody's together, man, you just become a big family, and Sean Green is definitely one of my family, man. I'd do anything in the world for him, so I really appreciate that call. So anyway, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to go ahead and we're going to play a couple of songs here for a minute, and like I said, if you want to call in, that phone number is 720-273-0772. That's 720-273-0772. This is Roller. We're here with Pedal to the Metal, and we're just making it happen for you, our lug nuts, man. We're going to go in here and we're going to find some songs right here, right fast, and we're going to play some stuff. So this one here is called In-N-Out Burger, Summer Nights. It's about In-N-Out Burger here, and we'll be back here in just a minute.
Oh, chrome wheels shining in the parking lot. Radio's playing and it's running hot. Neon's glowing, fries in the air. Every cool ride in the county's there, son.
Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. I bumped the mouse.
Cruising the highway, still beats hum. C10s gleam in the blazing sun. Chrome and grit, sweat and soul. Every mile writes its own role. C10 America, where legends ride, engines roar and dreams collide. Texas Rich got the passion alive. Let's fire it up, let's take that drive. From dusty bonds to polished pride, rust turns gold.
the past behind, build not bought, that's the creed. This is the ride we were born to lead. C10 America, yeah, let's fire it up. Raise the throttle, feel the rush, fill your cup. From Midwest barns to Texas pride, this is the anthem where the old ride shine.
C10 America song right there, ladies and gentlemen. This next song up right here is after a friend of mine named Vaughn Long. He's a horse trainer right here in Colorado. This song was made for him. The Trainer.
He's up before sunrise, coffee in hand. Another small town, another stretch of land. Hauling young colts, chasing that trainer's dream. Living his life in the fast mile scene. Long nights driving, chasing daylight. Track to track, under those bright lights, track lights. The horses are young, but he feels that spark. Thinks he's got a winner, he can feel it in his heart. He can feel it in his heart. Dust on his boots, sweat on his brow. He don't count the miles, that cowboy just sits there and smiles. Every race is a gamble, every gate's a fight. He's just sitting there waiting for post time tonight. But he's raising champions with all of his might, just hoping he takes that big purse home tonight. Some legs get weary, some backs get sore. The vet gives them care, and they're ready for more. He treats them like family, he believes in their run. Knows one of these colts is the champion one. Long nights driving, chasing daylight. Track to track, under those bright lights. Crowd, the thunder of hooves, the victories close. He's got nothing to lose. Dreams on the line with each pound and stride. Tonight he's a winner with the world on his side. No more long nights, he's found the daylight. From track to track, now the future's bright. The young horse was golden, it was there from the start. He knew he had a winner, he could feel it in his heart.
That there, ladies and gentlemen, was The Trainer. It goes out to my buddy Vaughn Long, man. It's a life that he lives in the world of horse racing. And, man, he works very hard at what he does. He knows he's very knowledgeable about horses and stuff. And he's just a good friend of mine, man. And I loved making that song for him. I do have a buddy that's supposed to be getting on here in a minute. Kenny Paradise, my brother from another mother. Kenny and I work together on Tuesday down in Colorado Springs, and we hang out together. And in fact, right now we're having a little bit of R&R, That's what it's all about. Whoa, right there, guaranteed. But hey, don't forget now. I need your help, okay? This is my baby, and we're all family here, and we're all making it grow. So I need you to tell people. I need you to tell people about the show. I can send you a link, and you can pass it on or whatever, or they can email me or get a hold of me, and they can get a link and watch the show every Wednesday and Sunday at 7 o'clock. But I'm going to give this shirt away right here. This is one of my Monster Truck Radio shirts, and this shirt has never been worn. It's been to the cleaners, and that's it. I had some shirts made when I was with Monster Truck Radio, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this shirt to somebody, and if you don't wear an XL and you just want something to hang in your shop, then it'd be a great garage piece or something like that. But it says Roller. It says Monster Truck Radio. It's got a black shirt with green pinstripes and a bunch of pinstripes down here on the bottom. On the sleeve, it says Bell Helmets. Over here, it has the Monster Truck Racing Association sticker right here. It's got that. And then if you turn it around in big, bold letters on the back with the Monster Truck Radio logo, it's right there on the back. So somebody will be owning this here around Christmas time. I found a way to do this. And you know what? That's what it's all about. Matthew Eisen. That's right. He needs to. But anyway, here's the shirt right here. I just need your help, man. All you got to do is tell people. I know how I'm going to keep track of them, and all you got to do is tell your folks, hey, when you watch the show, say, hey, Sean Green told me to tune in, and that puts a mark in Sean Green's column. And then right around Christmas time, I'm going to add those columns up. And you know what? Somebody's going to get this shirt, and then we'll figure out more ways to give stuff away. But if you're wondering, why doesn't Roller have a guest on tonight? Well, I had so much stuff going on since Tuesday that I just got lazy, and I had to do all my stuff, so I didn't get anybody called. And I wasn't going to surely call somebody an hour before the show and say, hey, man, I need you on the show, or would you be on the show, and make them feel obligated to get on the show and stuff like that. And then we're not prepared. I got to do a little background on them and stuff like that, and it just doesn't work out. So I thought, well, you know what? We're just going to sit here, and we're going to talk. We're going to have people call in. So if you'd like to call in, that phone number is 720-273-0772. That is 720-273-0772. Call in, man. Talk to me if we've had some time together in the monster truck business, or classic cars, or if I've talked with you at the shows or something like that, or if you're a official lug nut, then call in, man. That number again, 720-273-0772. And talking about stickers. I thought we had somebody calling in there for a minute. I was getting excited. I'm sorry. But Derek and I, we have a program that we do on Facebook. It's called Rolling with Roller and Derek. And we go to the car shows during the summertime. We interview people. And that's how people become an official lug nut. If you have a car and you do an interview with us, we will give you the official lug nut sticker. That's the only way we do that, okay? That's the only way you can get that sticker. But we will give you these other stickers. If you're at car shows and you see us, Derek's has some Parallax auto electric stickers that he'll give you. We've got some of these right here, and it says Rolling with Roller and Derek. This one here's a hot rod. This one here's a V8 motor. We have some stickers that we'll just give you. But if you want the official lug nut sticker, then you have to earn it, man. So you have to have a car. and we have to do an interview. They were calling me about your car's warranty. That's probably the truth. That's probably the truth. So, let's see here. Is Iceman, is that you on there? I mean, I think it is, but I'm not sure. Is that you, Iceman? If it is, you better call in, because I ain't talked to you in a long time. But anyway, that's that. But hey, we got the Pedal to the Metal sticker right now. And if you buy a new Colorado Country CD, or if you buy the other CD that we have, we just had those put out, and Colorado Country is a country CD, and then I made one here called it's called Cruising the Classics, and it's just a bunch of classic car songs that I wrote the lyrics to, and with the help of a program that I have, we hear. Oh, he was tagging him. Okay, all right. Anyway, right here is a good CD, man, and so is Colorado Country. They're $10. That'll get it shipped to you anywhere that you live in the United States, okay? And I'll send this to you, and I'll throw one of these new stickers right in here for Pedal to the Metal. So if I see you at a car show or something like that, then we can do that. I'll probably put a sticker pack together. I'm going to make some more stickers and stuff like that, and we'll probably put a sticker pack together. We're also going to have some T-shirts. We're going to have some hats, and you're going to be able to call in to this company, and they're going to make you a hat. They're going to make you a T-shirt, a hoodie, or whatever, and you can have the Pedal to the Metal logo put on it and stuff like that. But that's in the works right now. We will get with you and tell you when you can do that and how to do that. So if you want to get some swag, as we call it in the business, some swag, you can go ahead and do that, man. We'd be more than happy to do that for you. But this Sunday, this Sunday, Mr. Brant Arnold is going to be on the show. Brant has been in the monster truck business. We and him, we traveled the road together, and that's how we met. But Brant has been on the show called Fast Cars in the Dirty South. That's where Fast Cars in the Dirty South. You can Google that, and you can see the episodes. He's one of the main characters. And then he's also been on The Relic Hunter, where he went around and found stuff, Civil War stuff. And this man's like a bloodhound, man. He could just walking by and boom, there's something in the ground, and he picks it up. And it might be a button off of a jacket from the Civil War or something. This man is amazing what he can do. And now he's racing semi-trucks. Now, that's what I said. And he's racing them dirt track. And they do a few paved track shows, but mostly they're dirt track. And they slide them trucks around. And man, it's just amazing what this man does. I mean, he's done monster trucks. He's done hot rods. He's had a pro mod that was called Braveheart. And this car was just sick fast. I mean, really, really fast. And Braveheart, and then he had one that was called Dillinger. So, man, it was just, this interview is going to be a great interview. We were talking last night, and I was giving him I just told my wife, I said, I'm going to come downstairs for a minute, and I'm going to get a hold of Brant and give him some information on how the show is and how he can help promote the show on his Facebook page and stuff. And it turned into 2 hours. We talked, and we talked, and we talked, and finally I said, dude, we're not doing the show tonight, right? And he goes, yeah, I know. And we were just talking, and that's the way it is. So this show Sunday, who knows? I mean, who knows how far it can go? It can go probably a long ways. So we might even, 2-3 hours, man. Who knows? I mean, there might be just time when there's just me and him talking because everybody's tired of hearing stories. But you're going to hear some great stories. You're going to hear some stories that we can tell. There's a few stories that we can't tell because of situations with people that were in it that probably shouldn't mention and stuff like that. But anyway, this man is going to be a fun interview, and our conversations when we get on the phone are never short. So you got to make sure that you have plenty of time for Mr. Brant Arnold right there for sure. So once again, Fast Cars in the Dirty South, the Relic Hunter. Get on your Facebook, not on your Facebook page, but get on YouTube and look up some episodes from those shows. And he was on a couple other shows too, but I can't remember or recall what they were. So anyway, like I said, we're just going to talk. If you want to call in, that phone number is 720-273-0772. That's 720-273-0772. And I know one phone call that I'm going to make for sure, and that's to the folks at Zoom. And they're not going to like me because come hell or high water by Sunday, if the good Lord's willing and the creek don't rise, I'm going to have a new Zoom P4 right here so I don't have these issues, because it's got to be something in this, because I don't understand what the deal is. I've done everything that everybody said, and when I start the shows, man, there's my voice is there, but you can't hear any music. So I don't know what it is, and we're going to figure that out for sure. So we'll make it happen for you guys. We want to keep making sure that we produce a good show for you, that what you guys will keep coming back and be proud to come back to. So, like I said, right now, all we're doing, we're just sitting around playing a little music and talking and stuff like that. So, right now, we're into the Colorado Country CD, and the next song I'm going to play, I made this song for a friend of mine. I was 9 years in Amarillo, Texas, working for I'm not a classic car, but for an auction company. And I met this guy. He was a driver that we used during the sale days. And he'd walk in, and this man, you could tell this man was definitely a cowboy. And I finally got to know him. His name was Buck. And Buck was a cowboy poet. And he had some amazing stories. I mean, and he could look at, in the song, you'll see the reference of cowboy eyes. He had those cowboy eyes, and he could bring you into the story, and he'd talk about stuff, and it was just amazing. And he did get to hear this song, but right after that, I guess about probably 2 or 3 weeks after that, he passed. But I was really honored that he heard it and he commented on it, and he really thought it was something special. So I always pay tribute to Buck with this song. So this goes out to my buddy Buck, and I know he's telling stories around the campfire up in heaven right now. This is called The Cowboy Poet, and this goes out to you, Buck. We'll be back here in a minute on Pedal to the Metal.
I was just a young kid, wide eyes open wide, sat close to the fire on that cool autumn night. He walked up so quiet with a slow cowboy stride, snow white hair flowing and a gray beard long and wide. He pulled me right into the heart of the tale with them cowboy eyes. Through the dust of the canyon, the wind on the trail, his spurs and his six-gun, his voice strong and tall, that old cowboy poet made me live it all. His hat tipped just perfect, his vest leather worn, like a man riding out since the day he was born. Each word lit the fire, each rhyme stoked the flame, and I swear in that moment I was part of the game. He pulled me right into the heart of the tale with them cowboy eyes. Through the dust of the canyon, the wind on the trail, his snow white hair glowing, I still can recall that old cowboy poet made me live it all. He wasn't pretending, no trick of the show. The
head to toe. One night by the fire I was captured in time by a cowboy in spirit, in dress and in rhyme. He pulled me right into the heart of the tale with them cowboy eyes. Through the dust of the canyon, the wind on the trail, with his long gray beard and his story so tall, that old cowboy poet made me live it all. And one day I'll gather my grandson and granddaughter around a crackling autumn campfire. I'll tell them of the night I first heard that old cowboy poet. His snow white hair, his long gray beard, and the truth in every word he spoke. And I'll pray they feel, as I once did, the living heartbeat of the West.
That was a cowboy poet, Buck. That goes out to you, buddy. Keep telling them stories up there in heaven, man. We'll meet again one day for sure. All right, guys. I'm going to jump over to the new CD, and this is called Classic Cruising the Classics right here. I got to remember the name. I got so many different things going on in my mind, but Cruising the Classics right here. This is a CD that you can buy. There's 12 songs on there. That CD too is $10. You can get yourself the CD, you get a pedal to the metal sticker, and I'll ship that anywhere in the United States for $10. So if you want to listen to some good garage music, man, this is a pretty good CD to have right here. So my buddy Justin Goulet, and hello to Raul Delatorre out there. He was on just a minute ago, and just want to say hi to you, sir. And also my friend Justin Goulet was on a couple weeks ago, and I've made a couple of songs for him about his truck Geronimo, and then he has another one, a 68 C10, and it's called The Mistress, and we made a song for him. But then, we got to talking about Justin's dad, and I said, dude, I want to make a song for your dad, and he's like, oh, that would be awesome, man. And so I got some information from him about his dad and stuff like that, and took me probably about 9 hours to do, and got it all done, and I shipped it to him, and he said he absolutely loves it. So I got to hook up with him this week, and I got to get him some CDs so he can take it to his dad and stuff like that. So this one here is called The Legend Jimmy Lee, right here on Pedal to the Metal.
Born in Monte Vista, 1946, a car legend named Jimmy Lee was in the mix. Moved down to that steel town when he was only 2. The year was 1948, sky so blue. Daddy Shorty worked the body shop line, hammering steel till it looked real fine. That's where the spark caught Jimmy Lee's young eyes, dreaming of engines and four-wheel rides. Oh, Jimmy Lee, born with grease in his veins, lived for the sound of that from chrome to steel, through joy and pain. a car strong and true. It's Sweet Pat and the story turns. Two hearts on fire, the engines burned. They drove a 63 Impala under starlit skies. Crossed them state lines, love in their eyes. Found a 56 Bel Air, smooth and true. Jimmy said, darling, this one's for you. But Uncle Sam and the Air Force called his name one day. In 1968 he shipped away. Oh, Jimmy Lee, born with grease in his veins, live for the sound of that engine's rain. From chrome to steel, through joy and pain, he built his life like a car, strong and true. From Vietnam to home again, he swapped his boots for a broom, started sweeping floors at that big old steel plant. Worked his way up, he was heaven sent. Raised 3 kids with a steel man's pride. Justin, Jimmy Jr. and Amanda by his side. But his passion for cars still grew and grew. A 50 Chieftain, a 50 Colt Ford Deluxe, and a 67 clamshell Riviera 2. Now Jimmy Lee, he loved his rides, those 64 Impalas were his pride. But one day he saw a vision gleam, a 61 Impala, his dream machine. Her lines were clean, her motor true. He said, she's the one I was born to pursue. He kept her close through the years gone by. Still shines like thunder neath that steel city sky. Oh, Jimmy Lee, born with grease in his veins, lived for the sound of that engine's rain. A life built on love, hard work and steel, forever remembered as the man named Jimmy Lee. From Monte Vista to that steel town, his wheels still roll, his name renowned. And someday Justin will turn that key and ride for the legend called Jimmy Lee.
That's it, the legend of Jimmy Lee right there, guys. I tell you what, man, it's getting to be time to start shutting things down, but we're going to go ahead and do 1 or 2 more songs, and then we're going to get out of here and call it a night. Don't forget to tune in on Sunday, man. It's going to be a good show. I mean, it's going to be a great show, and you're going to hear some great stories, and we're going to get to talk to my buddy Brant Arnold, and it's going to be a lot of fun. This man builds big semi trucks right now. He's got a truck that's a show truck that's called Twister, and man, this truck is just off the chain. I mean, it's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So anyway, this next song up here is called Harry the Hat. And excuse me, I made this song after my grandpa. He had a drive-in restaurant back in the 50s, 60s, 70s called the Joker Drive-In. It was a hamburger stand. It was over off of Elizabeth. And if you're familiar with the Pueblo area and you were around Pueblo at that time, you'll remember the Joker. The restaurant sat in the middle of the lot. It was a gravel driveway, and the cars would park all around it and stuff like that, and the kids would come and hang out, and there'd be, hot rod cars on Friday nights, and just good old times, man. And I got a chance to grow up there a lot when I was a kid, and what a fun place it was. It was just a great place, and I've always wanted to open another Joker Drive-In in honor of my grandpa, and just a cool place. But it's kind of like you can never redo a classic. I mean, you can bring it close, but you can never redo a classic. And the Joker Drive-In was definitely a classic, and the food was great. They had a sandwich there called the SOB, and it was a sausage on a bun, and it was phenomenal. And people just, that sandwich was a big hit, and kind of like the Paskey Special. And I mean, they had, he was really known for his barbecue sauce. They'd come and they'd buy barbecue sauce by the quarts from him and stuff like that. And he had an amazing barbecue sauce and stuff. So anyway, right here, this song is called Harry the Hat. And the reason why is my grandpa always wore a English tam, like the English drivers drove. And especially when he was in his 60 Corvette, and that's where my love for Corvettes came from, was from my grandpa. So anyway, this one here goes out to my grandpa, Harry the Hat, right here. Harry Davis, right here. Here you go, Grandpa. This is for you.
Crunching under wheels, the wooden boots with squeaky seals, Harry the Hat behind the grill, flipping patties with that magic skill. Root beer floats fizzing in the sun, 3-2 beers for the older ones, fries sizzling, onions in the air, kids laughing, playing not a single care. Oh, Harry the Hat at the Joker, where the legends come alive. SOB sandwich is the thing we'd all survive. Hot rods revving, jukebox playing all night. With Harry the Hat at the Joker, everything was right. License plates from miles away, engines humming, kids at play. Car hops running down the gravel line, trays of burgers, shakes, and fries. Harry the Hat tipping his brim, wiping sweat, calling out to him. Watch that tray, he'd laugh and shout. We knew there was magic all about. Oh, Harry the Hat at the Joker, where the legends come alive. SOB sandwich is the thing we'd all survive. Hot rods revving, jukebox playing all night. With Harry the Hat at the Joker, everything was right. The smell of grill and neon lights, Saturday nights in our blue jean whites, bumping songs from the 45s, every summer evening felt alive. Harry the Hat with a twinkle in his eye told stories of the cars rolling by. Every kid, every friend, every line made the Joker feel like frozen time. Sunglasses tipped, hair in the breeze, kids on roller skates, feeling free. Trays of chili dogs and chocolate shakes, laughs echoing over gravel brakes. Harry the Hat calling orders loud, every kid in the lot feeling proud. Through every burger, every soda,
That was Harry the Hat at the Joker Drive-In. What great times I had, man. And talk about, we have glitches here on the show. I don't know why I'm plagued with glitches, but, it's just the way it is, and we just keep on rolling. And Neil Booth, I thank you for updating me on that, but you're probably right. Probably there to get a good spot. You probably ought to be there at 8 o'clock in the morning to get a spot. So I'll probably end up seeing you on Saturday, my friend, and hanging out with you, and look forward to talking to you. And Sean Green, of course, man, we will definitely do it again, man. I love talking the monster truck stories with you and stuff like that. I appreciate you calling in tonight, and just everybody, man. I just appreciate you guys. If you're just new out there and you're in the Colorado car culture, there are so many car clubs depending on where you live. In Parker, we have our great Parker Cruiser group, which I'm a member of. In Castle Rock, we have the Castle Rock Poor Boys. Over in the northern part of town, there's the great folks at the Night Owl. I mean, they're just awesome. Raul and his gang, they just became members, and I became one of their top fans here the other day through Facebook. And the Night Owls, they're an awesome club, man. They got some great stories, some great people, some great cars. But I suggest that you guys belong. I suggest that you get involved. Show your car off. Go to these car shows. The friendships that you build will be forever, because there are very few car shows that I ever have been to that I didn't feel welcome at, because everybody wants to talk about the passion that you have, and that's your classic car, man. And that's one of the reasons why I started rolling with Roller and Derek, and that's why Derek come in, and that's why we do it in the summer times at this car shows, and that's why I started Pedal to the Metal. Pedal to the Metal was just gonna be nothing but classic cars, and I decided to make it about a little bit of everything, because it's part of my history, and I'm so happy to be able to bring the people that I know from my history and bring my history up, and just in the motorsports business and around the classic car stuff and stuff. I mean, I can remember my first car show I ever did. It was with my '69 Camaro in high school. It was World of Wheels, and they were in Pueblo at the fairgrounds, and I worked my butt off on that Camaro. And my dad was a great guy. Don't get me wrong. My dad was a great guy, but my dad was a businessman, and he believed that if you had a car, that was fine. But if you were going to work on it, you worked on it after business. And when the doors opened up for business in the morning, that car had better be out of the shop so that we could do business the next day. And I remember going to the car show and just going, wow, I wish my dad had come and checked this car out because of all the hard work I've done and stuff on it. And he showed up that Sunday, and he come up to me and he's like, wow, that car is really cool, man. He said it's really, and that was probably the biggest compliment to this day that I ever got from anybody, was that day that my dad acknowledged that my car was a nice car, and it was a beautiful car. It was black, and back then it was, of course, the Trans Ams were black and gold, so of course the Camaro was black and gold and all that. But I remember I won first place in my class, and that was I still have the trophy today, and just one of those things that you never forget, man, especially when your dad tells you how proud he is of you, and that your car really looked nice and stuff like that. And so that's where my passion came from, and to this day, man, I still go to these car shows, and Bob, he's not pretty, but Bob's well known, and we enjoy going to the car shows together, and my dad rides with us in that truck, man, and if you ever hear of me selling Bob, it was for a pretty bad reason, that I needed the money, and I had to raise it and do something, because that truck means a lot to me, man, and it's just part of my family. It's me. It's part of me. It's an extension of me. So anyway, I appreciate you guys very much for tuning into the show, and we're going to have a great show on Sunday. So please tell your friends, make plans to set a couple of hours at least aside on Sunday to listen to some of the stories that Brant is going to be talking about and the stuff that this man has done, because we're going to be talking from everything from monster trucks to hot rods to pro mods to hunting for Civil War relics and different things like that. So it's going to be a great show. And then he's going to be talking about his new venture with these diesel trucks that they're dirt track racing on. So it's going to be a good time. So anyway, I do appreciate you guys. Like I said before, and I could ramble on because I hate when I get everything's working good. I don't want to get off. I want to keep going. I want to keep talking. I want people to call in. I want people to talk. I want to make this show a good show. And, it's just what it is. And we're going to have to call it for the evening. So, guys, I appreciate you very much. Don't forget, we're on every Wednesday and Sunday at 7 o'clock. We start about 6:15 with music, and we're just here for you, man. So if you got an idea you want to be on the show, give me a call, get a hold of me, drop me a message on Facebook. If you got my phone number, if you don't, it's 303-919-6678. So again, it's 303-919-6678. And we would be more than happy to, or I say we, it's just me, myself, and I. So Larry, Moe, and Curly. So we'd be more than happy to get you on the show and talk about what you want to talk about. If you got an idea for a song, get a hold of me, man. I'll make you a song, and we'll go from there. So we're going to see you guys on Sunday with more Pedal to the Metal.
Started as a gift from my dad back in '92. I was 15 with a wrench in hand and a dream I'd see come true. She rolled off the lot, gold and white, a six-banger built for power, not speed. But she grew up right there with me and became everything I need. I call her the mistress, and her name sure fits her right. She's been my ride or die through every wrong and right. From gravel roads to high school, she stood the test of time. 33 years of blood and sweat, that old truck's still mine. Now she's running a sassy 350 V8, humming low and clean. Urson gear driving Muncie 4-speed, she's still my teenage dream. Tubular arms and a notched frame makes her sitting low, and I think she looks great. With red ostrich leather inside, she's still the finest thing I've seen. I call her the mistress, and her name sure fits her right. She's been my ride or die through every wrong and right. Gravel roads to high school, she stood the test of time. 33 years of blood and sweat, that old truck's still mine. Every time that engine roars, I look at my dad's face and laugh again, because I know he's seen every face she's been through, every mile and bend. And when I drop that 380 stroker in, she'll shine just like brand new. A 6-speed and air conditioned too, she'll make him proud too. Yeah, the mistress, she's more than chrome and steel. She's a memory of the gift my father gave to me, and the way she makes me feel. Through all the years and all the turns, she's my sweet legacy. Mistress ain't just a truck boy, she's family to me.
Hey, Lugnuts, need pick me up to start your day? Then it's time to go to Rise and Grind. At Rise and Grind Coffee in Parker, Colorado, you'll find everything from bold espressos to creamy lattes to refreshing chai teas and smoothies. Whether you love it regular or decaf, we've got the perfect cup waiting for you. Hungry? Grab a hot breakfast burrito and a fresh muffin to go with your drink. And don't forget to check in on our merchandise. Perfect gift for any coffee lover. Planning on an event? Rise and Grind brings coffee to you with our family-equipped portable coffee trailer. Perfect for weddings, meetings, celebrations of any kind. Stop by 475 Singing Hills Road in Parker or give us a call at 480-212-3787. That's 480-212-3787. Rise and Grind Coffee, fueling your day one cup at a time. Hey, Lugnuts, take a look at our new partner, 6ix9ine Graphics and Design, a small design and marketing company big on personalized service. They work close with you to get your business noticed with graphics that stand out and get attention. 6ix9ine Design focuses on stickers, decals, and graphics for your hot rods, custom projects, or business marketing. 6ix9ine Design also includes logo design, brochures, signs, business cards, banners, custom apparel, vehicle graphics, and much more. Remember, that's 6 and the number 9 graphics and design, or go to 6ix9design.com or find them on Instagram at 6ix9design. All right, guys, that does it, man. We appreciate you all, man. We'll see you guys on Sunday. Have a good weekend. Have a good week. Be blessed. Love the ones you love and hug the ones you hug. Talk to you later. Bye.